Well, we have news just coming in that former Bharatiya Janata Party President Bangaru Laxman died on Saturday in Hyderabad after a prolonged illness. He was admitted to a private hospital in Hyderabad. Laxman had to step down as the president, remember, of the Bharatiya Janata Party after a sting operation by the Tehelka magazine and was convicted by a court in 2012. He was out on bail and was being treated for health problems in Hyderabad. Well, I'm joined by senior BJP leader Balbir Punj on the phone lines. Extremely unfortunate news just coming in. Could you just elaborate on, Mr. Laxman's tenure with the BJP and what is really the sentiment within the party at this stage?
Well, this is a really very sad news. And Mr. Bangaru Laxman was indeed a dedicated worker of the Bharatiya Janata Party. And probably he was a first scheduled caste leader who were elevated to the presidentship of a national political party. I can't think of any other person coming from such humble origins and coming from a Dalit background who was elevated to a political party which was ruling at the center at that point of time. And he fell victim to virtually a trap. He had never gone around asking for bribe. People conspired against him and the Bharatiya Janata Party. They trapped him and they approached him and they forced that money on him. But the very sight of, his counting notes or accepting money, obviously it created a lot of disgust in the country. Right. And he had to resign. But it was an absolutely false case. And there was no deal as such. No money, what you can say, was needed to be given as a bribe because the deal was non-existent. But all the same, he fell victim to a trap. And obviously, it had a terrible effect on his health. And he couldn't sustain this sort of a campaign against him.
Right.
And he couldn't take the consequences of a jail term. And he fell sick. And then ultimately he gave up the battle and died. We are indeed very sad. He was a dedicated political worker. He was for the upliftment of the Dalits.
Right.
And he himself has risen. Our tributes to him.
Right. Balbir Punj, their leader of the BJP, paying tributes to Bangaru Laxman. Condolences to the family.